But yeah, there's a lot of good ones coming too. You know, I'm trying to get Deen Castronovo, who I've been trying to get for like 4 years on the show, because I'm such a fan of that guy's voice. I can't believe that guy has wasted his career playing drums.
Well, I know that when he was still with Journey and he was doing Open Arms.
Yeah, dude.
It was a surprise as to how well he pulled that off.
He is as good or better than Steve Perry.
Yeah.
It's insane how good this guy is. What gets me is why did those guys feel like they had to go outside the band to get a singer? They had the guy in the band.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he literally sounds as good as Steve Perry.
Mm-hmm.
He literally sounds as good, and it's like why did they have to go to wherever? Where's Arnell from? Like the Philippines or wherever.
Yeah.
You know, why'd they have to go there when they had the guy in the band? Makes no sense to me.
Well, who knows? But yeah, I mean, you know, and at the time when he went off the rails, which, you know, led to his losing his gig with Journey.
Yeah.
You know, he was on a downward spiral there for a little while, getting arrested and.
Right. Yeah. Well, he had that meth problem.
He had a big problem.
That's a whole issue. But other than that.
Yeah. And he was able to right the ship and, you know, come back out of it and do some cool stuff.
Did I say he was better than Steve Perry or as good as Steve Perry?
As good as.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to put it this way, Orion, who always feels the need to correct me on every fucking thing I say. I'm pretty sure I said as good as, but I'll say this. His voice on this, pull up some Revolution Saints from that new record, Rise. I don't care what song. His voice now, better than Steve Perry's solo album. Fucking right it is.
Yeah, and he doesn't have any denture slip.
No, he doesn't sound like his teeth are floating around in his fucking face.
Exactly.
You know, yeah, play me anything from Revolution Saints because he sounds amazing.
Well, let me pull it up here. Let's see here. Where'd it go here? I just downloaded it too.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Give me just a second.
All right. Hold. 1, 2, 3.
Exactly. Exactly. Let's see here. Extract. Yes. Okay. It might be a second because I didn't extract it yet from the zip folder.
That's fine.
But you know, I know you talked about the Revolution Saints being a very good release, and I just haven't had time to check it out yet. So
it's all three of the Revolution Saints records have been good. This new one is great, and I mean it is definitely a Journey record.
Mm-hmm.
If you like Journey, there's no way you could not like this record.
Exactly.
So
I mean, from what I've heard, you know, of it so far, I mean, I've heard a couple of snippets and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's pretty. If you're a Journey fan, you'll definitely like this.
Yeah, and this guy's voice is ridiculous. That's the part that gets me. This guy's been a drummer for 30 years, not using this voice. That's the part I just can't fathom. I mean, whether we're going to say he's better or as good as, I don't want to insult anybody here, but whether we're saying he's better or as good as, to have this quality of a voice and not be using it is insanity.
Yeah. What else has he sung on?
Nothing.
No.
Only thing he's ever done is Revolution Saints
that
I'm aware of.
Okay. Well, like I said, when he was still in Journey and he would sing 1 or 2 songs, he was pretty amazing.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, they did that Journey Through Time tour, and he was the singer.
Yeah, that's probably what I was thinking about. He was working with Neil Sean, right?
Yeah, they did like all the old stuff, the stuff they don't do in Journey now, like Patiently and Anytime and Feeling That Way and shit like that. And he was the Steve Perry in that, and he sounds amazing.
Yeah. Do you have a specific song?
Play whatever track 2 is, because I know that's him singing.
Okay. Let's take a listen to this.
That's just as good as Steve Perry at his prime.
You know, if commercial radio actually still played, you know, new music.
Yeah.
And say a DJ wanted to just spoof people and say, here's something new from Journey, I bet you everybody would buy it.
They absolutely would. If Neil Sean would just do one interview and say, yeah, this is our new album. It's called Revolution Saints. It would fucking sell.
Yeah, it would.
It is insane how much he sounds like Steve Perry.
Yeah. That's funny though, because I would think that if they introduced it as a Journey song, I think people would just accept it. Say, yeah, that's Journey.
Yeah.